In your research, you've highlighted emerging issues with e-cigarettes being used for vaping drugs other than nicotine, like you've just mentioned. Could you elaborate on the most significant findings in this area in recent years?
I think what's interesting, right, we've been studying e-cigarettes and vapes for a little bit more than a decade. So there have been a number of, I think, really important things that have come out of that research. And in terms of importance, I think it really does depend on sometimes what audience you're speaking to, right? So NIJ supports some of the work that we do to evaluate vapes that children have access to. And so, you know, it's hugely important to understand what children are consuming, not just the substance, right? I mean, predominantly it's nicotine. In more recent years, we're seeing, you know, cannabis products in high schools, right? They're vapes. But also, what other chemicals are they exposed to? Whether that is a solvent like ethanol or ethyl acetate, or some of these flavoring chemicals that I think one of the most disturbing like plot lines, so to speak, is that people generally think that the chemicals that are used for flavoring or, you know, or the carriers, the humectants in the devices, they're safe in our food products, right? The Food and Drug Administration recognizes them as generally regarded as safe in our food products, but they're not safe to inhale. So from that perspective, we think that's a really important storyline to tell.